Chapter 5's secret live event is almost here. This live event is codenamed Kiln, K-I-L-N, but players have realized that it also means furnace. That is important, but it's nothing compared to some of the other leaks in this video. A few weeks ago, we had the Dr. Doom live event, but now Fortnite is surprising us with another one. This is going to be a fully original live event, unlike the past few seasons, which have been mini events. This event will have some insane storyline, map changes, and a lot more. But players have realized that Fortnite accidentally leaked the event early, and the community is not very happy about what they saw. But before we get into what everyone is so upset about, the last thing everyone wants during a live event is to have your game lag out. But exit lag will prevent this from happening and also give you amazing ping. The thing I like about it is that it reduces latency and stabilizes my connection. To do this, simply download exit lag, use the advanced automatic route analyzer thingy, select your game, and watch exit lag reduce your ping by a ton. If you use my link in the description, you will get 3 free days of exit lag. And after that, they even do a duo and squad subscription so you and your teammates can all enjoy better ping together. Thank you Exit Lag for sponsoring. Let's get back to this Chapter 5 finale. In Fortnite's recent blog post, it says this: when Fortnitemares 2024 nears its end, Rave Mellow will enter the shop to remind you Fortnitemares is only just the beginning of the end of year party. Players think that this means the event will be a Marshmello concert, similar to how Eminem had one last time, and everyone is so mad. Personally, I don't think this will happen, but Fortnite finally is giving us teasers for Season OG, 2, and let's just say this isn't too far off. But we'll get to that later in the video. For now, what will happen during the live event? We all know that Season OG 2 is coming out right after the Chapter 5 ends, but the Chapter 5 finale will decide how we get there. I think I have some good ideas though. There are 2 ways we could possibly get to Chapter 2 OG from this. Our first option involves Midas. Remember when Midas came to the island? Well, one day he just took his boat and left. There's a good chance that he took his boat to Chapter 2, and maybe he will lead us to Chapter 2 OG. In Chapter 2 OG, we have leaks that there will be a live event including the device event from Chapter 2 Season 2. So this is very likely that Midas will be there. But what is our second option? Well, Fortnite might have a surprise for us, because this event was leaked to have 6 stages. We don't know what the first 5 stages are, but we do know what the 6th stage is. And you won't believe it, it is the black hole. How would we possibly get to the black hole though? The only time we've ever gone to the black hole was when the 0 point was under so much pressure that it exploded. But we haven't seen the 0 point in years, so does this mean that it will finally return, or is this some sort of name placeholder for a to be continued sign? But we still do have a few more theories of what could happen during this event. And make sure to stay until the end of the video, because Fortnite dropped some official next season teasers, and you don't want to miss them. There's another thing that might happen during this live event. Let's take a look back all the way to Chapter 5 Season 1 when this giant hand came out of the ground that was holding Pandora's box. Well, the rest of this Titan has to be somewhere, right? So what if it's still underground? And what if during this live event the Titan returns? And what if it takes us to Chapter 2 OG? In the last live event, Doom lost to us and was rifted to a different reality. But everybody's wondering the same question. Will he return? Some players think he will return, but others think not. When you go up to the Mephisto NPC, he mentions that Doom is gone for good, but maybe he's not telling the truth. Speaking of Mephisto, there's a chance that he has something to do with this event. Not a big chance, but a small chance, so we'll just have to make sure we watch out for it. Okay, but this next one's crazy, because Chapter 3 was just added back to the files, and now everyone is theorizing that the island will feature in this event. But there's an even bigger hint for that. On the island, there's a new landmark, the Cuddle Team Leaderhead. This was first added to the game in Chapter 3, and now it is back. Something else interesting is that in Chapter 4, this is where we found out that the 7 had gone missing and were being corrupted. But with Chapter 6 right around the corner, there has also been some leaks for that too. On the roadmap, players have found that the image used for Chapter 6 actually looks like it has some floating islands on it. I've always wanted a floating island themed map, maybe we'll actually finally get it. there's one more leak for Chapter 6.
Before I tell you, subscribe if you're enjoying and if this video has brought you any value, and go ahead and use code PBJ in the item shop as well.
Back to the video. A survey with a ton of skins just came out, and they all have the same logo on them, leading us to believe that there will be some sort of superhero theme in next chapter. Fortnite just teased Season OG 2, and that's not even what it's called. It's actually called Season Remix Chapter 2. Before we get into these pins, which reveal a lot, let's talk about whatever this is. If I'm not mistaken, this is a cassette player. And guess what Fortnite also gave them? Yeah, you guessed it, a cassette. Well, what does it play when you put it inside? This was remixed by Marshmello, and it's the Spy's music theme, telling us exactly what this remixed season will be focused on. But let's take a look at these pins. We have a normal pin for Sludge, a Boogie Bomb, a Shark, a Boombox, Misty Meadows, but the others are definitely more interesting. We have Midas's hand, indicating that he could be coming back in this. We have a Butterfly, which is very odd. Not sure what that will do here. And then we have our first look at the Battle Pass skins. We have a Meowscles mixed with Midas, which is very interesting. And then we have one more, which is a TNTina reskin. It seems like this is very heavily focused on Chapter 2 Season 2. I hope that it hits some of the other seasons as well, but there's one more season that looks like it's being teased. If you look at the background, this looks exactly like the Sideways, which was in Chapter 2 Season 8. That was the same season where the last reality came, tried to destroy our island, and then we flipped the island. Something that everybody was wondering and honestly worried about was, will Hope come with us to the Chapter 2 and Chapter 6 islands? Because she seems pretty attached to the Pandora's Box and the Chapter 5 island and everything like that. So was there an opportunity for her to stay back? Well, on these teasers, we could actually see the Hope's cat logo. And I believe that this is indicating that she will be there with us. So at least we get to keep our main character, Hope and Jones, together during this story. The content for Fortnite is kicking into overdrive. We have the Chapter 5 finale, Season OG live event, Chapter 6 Season 1, Winterfest, and I'm sure there's going to be many more things in between there. I will be doing a Battle Pass giveaway for Season OG if we can hit 30,000 subs before Season OG. I think we're at 29,000 right now. We're just about there. And if you guys use code PBJ, I'll also do another giveaway for V-Bucks. And actually, I have a huge theory that the island will flip in Chapter 6. And that video will be on the left, and on the right you can recap on the whole Chapter 5 storyline. I'll see you guys there. Use code PBJ.